What's the crack, lads? Skids here again. I'm just doing a quick guide on how to win some afterplants on Bind on Brimstone. So using his molly to get people off of the plant when they start defusing, and his ultimate to finish them off or to keep them off the plant so that you can win a 1vx situation on Brimstone. So I'll just quickly run through some of the lineups first. So say we're on B here. Here's the long plant. Here's the default long plant and default window plant. That's what we call them. You might call them something different. My favorite spot to clutch from would be elbow here. People are forced to take an unfavorable fight here with them being so close to the angle. You can take a nice off angle here, get some free kills, and when they get on the bomb, Molly, you want to aim halfway up along this wall, along the edge here. Molly. That will take them off the long plant, or anywhere in between here and here. The height of this little sign here, anywhere in between here and here. So obviously have your gun out, check here, think they're going on the bomb, pop your molly quickly, and that will take them off the window plant there. Then obviously it's up to you how you want to use your ultimate to get them off. If you want to smoke in front of you, or do you want to use your ultimate to push them back this way, that way, whatever. It's up to you. Use your ult to take them off then for the final part. If you find yourself stuck in the long position, you can do the same. I like to get into this corner here, use the orb as a reference, and aim at the top of this. Does the window. Again, when this wall meets this little line here, this little edge here, put your crosshair in the middle of this little blue section that's enclosed in the middle. Molly. And that molly's off the long position there. And again, use your ultimate then to your advantage. I like to ulti something like this. Open up the sky. And actually go out and take the fight. They're under massive pressure to get out of your ultimate. Ultimate was a bit loud. They're under a lot of pressure to get out of your ultimate there. So use your ultimate not just to get them off of the bomb for the second time, but to give yourself a favourable fight. They'll be running out of the ultimate, they'll be panicked, etc. So you can do something similar from window. So from window, if you're in a tight spot here, if you line up this wall with the edge of this window here, and aim just above this blue line anywhere, kind of in the middle of the window. So this edge with this edge, kind of keep yourself tucked in, and aim anywhere around here. We'll land in here for you, and the same again, you're still lined up in the same spot, and you want to hit the bottom of this little bolt here. Molly. Molly's off that for you. And then again, it's up to you how you want to use your ultimate and how you want to get out of that situation afterwards. But you've given yourself a good chance at least to win that round. So, off to A. So, you've planted on A. Two common plant spots are either the APC or default. That's what we call them, APC, default. To molly both of those positions, I'll show you my favourite spot first, is to have control of U-Haul here. If you hear him defusing, obviously keep your gun out, do whatever fight you need to do. If you hear him defusing, this line here, up at the top, molly. Take your gun back out. That's going to molly default, and if he runs out this way, he's already run through a molly. You can take a favourable fight there, he's dead. And then use your ult to take him off the second time. And you just won a 1vx situation there. Again, the exact same corner. Aim in the middle of this box. If they're defusing at APC, molly. This covers the whole of APC. And again, use your ultimate to give you a favourable fight or take him off the bomb again. If you find yourself stuck in a difficult situation here, if you hear someone coming here, etc., you've cleared out short, you can line up this wall with the edge of this, and if it's planted for APC, aim at this. Molly. And that'll molly the APC for you. Just take him off the bomb, maybe use your ult again. If it's planted default and you find yourself in this spot, if you can manage to get yourself into this corner here and aim at the top right of that triangle, that will molly default for you. And again, use your ultimate accordingly afterwards. If you find yourself in short A and a bomb is planted at APC, you can line up here. And there's a kind of a blank section in here in between all of these kind of bricks. Aim just at the orange section of that or anywhere around here. And that does APC for you as well from short. Just some numbers, just to go through some numbers on how much damage all of this stuff does. So it takes 7 seconds to defuse in general in 2 halves. 3.5 for the first, 3.5 for the second. So your incendiary grenade does 60 damage a second. So it takes 3 seconds to kill someone. 3 ticks will kill someone from full health. So if you get your incendiary down decently fast, within half a second basically, I suppose it has to be pretty fast, but it will take someone from full health the whole way down and they will not have gotten even half the defuse done. So if you can get that off pretty quickly, they will not even have gotten half the defuse done. So, and if they don't die to it, then obviously they haven't gotten half the defuse. If they do die to it, depending on how fast you are getting down the incendiary, maybe they've gotten the first half of it done. So that's something to think about as you're clutching, right? Your ultimate kills someone from full HP. So it takes 3 seconds for your incendiary to kill someone. It takes 1.3 seconds to kill someone with your ultimate. Now, there is a caveat there. Your ultimate has a 2-second wind-up time.
Open up the sky! My ult's ready.
That's a full 2-second wind-up on your ult. So actually, from the second that you left-click, it actually takes 3.3 seconds to kill someone. And are you actually left-clicking? Like, if you hear them defusing, are you left-clicking in 0.2 of a second? If not, if they're on full health and they start defusing, well, that's planting. If they start defusing from full health and it's a 3.5 second defuse, if you think they've gotten off the first half of it, or your teammate is called they've gotten the first half of it, if he's on full HP, he could tank your whole ultimate and get off the defuse. Very unlikely. You'll probably be sitting here waiting for the defuse to go off, especially if it's a 1v1 and you've used your mollies, blah, blah, blah. If you've used your mollies already, he's probably down a bit of health, but it's something to think about. If someone comes in on full HP and you're not super fast with getting off your ultimate, they could potentially tank your ultimate and get off the defuse if it's a half defuse only, if it's a 3.5 second defuse. Very unlikely that's going to be the case. Most people will just panic and jump off the bomb. Not a lot of people will know the timings off by heart, blah, blah, blah. But it's just something to think about. It could happen. And that's it, guys. That's bind done. In my opinion, Brimstone is the best afterplant clutcher in the game on attacking side. Let me know what you think. I'll do a guide. I've already kind of done a guide on Haven. So I'll put that in the description. You can check that out if you're looking for some spots on Haven, some molly spots and stuff like that. This is bind. So my next one, I'll do split probably next week. When I get some time, I'll do split. Obviously, like and subscribe and comment and share it and all the rest of it. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.